Hello there and welcome back to France. Last time we started the integration of Scotland and Brittany. We'll probably finish that pretty damn soon. Great Britain will be a very annoying problem, so we'll probably create Northumberland, England, so forth. Simply hand provinces over to them. I'm a little bit unsure if we can actually recreate England while Great Britain exists, but we'll also, if possible, go after Wales, try to make them, try to get besties, so to speak, with them. We'll also this episode most likely now go after Tuscany right from the get-go. Two reasons for this. First of all, it will help me in a couple of aspects. First of all, the fact that I'll trigger a colonization war before its time, which means that once I go after Morocco for the second time to vassalize them, it'll be a quick and painless war. But as you can see, we will get Great Britain, the Palatinate, Brandenburg, Ulm, Burgundy, Aragon, Pomerania, Morocco. No, Morocco won't join in. Who else won't? Only Morocco, but still, it will put me in a much better position. I can hurt Great Britain a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty sure while I'm at it that Great Britain isn't actually in the colonization. No, so they might actually decide not to show up at all, and also I can make a separate peace deal with them, which also is good. But I'll have to see. Austria has provinces, so I think I'll actually hurt my relations by attacking them. But we'll stop the relation improvement in Poland for now. And as I said, we'll be going off these guys now. We'll be taking the capital of Firenze. Simply, if I should decide to take anything else, I'm tempted to go for taking Milan as well. Get a double border, so to speak. But we'll have to see. If I take Milan, I'll probably have to vassalize these guys too afterwards, simply because of the fact that well, that's how the game works, I guess. But as of now, war time, kinda, and we'll be aiming at kicking these guys' asses so severely that they don't even know what hit them. Brandenburg is also in this war, but Tuscany is war leader, so sieging their provinces takes priority. But yeah, it does seem Great Britain actually joined in, which is kind of a spooky move. I don't really get why. That's probably why it's spooky, but still, we'll be hunting down that army, or at least aiming to destroy it here and now. That would be the most beneficial thing for me. There we go. And if Great Britain actually, or someone else, takes some provinces that I want in Britain, and I can hand them over to my vassals, then I'll probably allow them to do so. There are some Aragonese troops coming this way though, so we'll probably want to deal with those guys first. I think we'll simply stand here and wait for them until the changing of the month. And apparently these guys are pretty strong because they're marching straight against my army in Lombardia. Seems they changed their mind though. So we'll be doing a dual attack on them and see how that turns out. But the Portuguese are already starting the sieges over here. And Great Britain actually has amassed some sort of an army here, but not really spooky at all. So what I'll be doing is most likely just defend my lands, defend my honor, kill their troops wherever I can. Ulm actually joined in, which is kind of annoying. Positive in one aspect though, I think I can get some Austrian lands by it, hopefully, maybe. Maybe, as I said. So yeah, I'll be hunting down the troops, my guys, or my people, so to speak, will be doing the hunting for me, or the sieging. I'll simply be doing the killing. That's what I'm good at, I think. Well, damn, we lost a lot of men there in that battle. I should potentially consider hiring an extra general simply because of that, but I don't think I will. Let's see, morale of armies. We'll go for the 5% discipline. Everything helps. And we won the Battle of Piedmont against the Neapolitans. So where are they going? They're going to Cuneo. Battle of the Highlands. We destroyed we have destroyed two big armies, and with this, I'm pretty sure that I can start the process of sieges. So we'll simply split these guys up in 5,000 men each. I will suffer some attrition, although admittedly very little, and that should be enough to keep some sort of problems from erupting here. What would be good here if is the Pope actually siege Siena and Pisa, simply because then I can hand it over to them instead of keeping it myself. I'm pretty sure that everyone has a target so that's not a issue here. And also, as you know, I have a lot of extra troops. I could potentially send them to the frontliners as well. But for now, taking over or killing off these the other enemies takes priority. But as you can see here, we have already won this war. They have already lost most of their forces. They have what, 50,000 left versus about over 200. So they have a 4-to-1 disadvantage. They have very limited manpower pool compared to me. So yeah, I have a manpower pool that's 2.5 times the total size of their army. That's kind of a hint at how screwed they actually are. So for now, sieging takes priority, and once we're done with most of these sieges, we'll most likely just sit by, allow time to tick, allow time to tick, pass by, and we'll be going after Morocco once we're done with this. So once again, I'll be putting myself in a position where I'm saying we'll end this war. Once it's done, I'll come back to you. This will I hit the fact that my pause button is the same as my next unit button, but still, as you can see, that is the last big army of our enemy, and that is most likely going to be destroyed right here, right now, and that is basically the last card they had to play. And with that card gone, I'm pretty sure that this war has been decided, and with that we are once again in a position where we can say that we have won a pretty substantial victory, and can basically say that we have won this war, I'm pretty sure. So I'll once again put it on pause. This time I'll actually try and get it done, unless these guys magically make a bigger army. So we'll see how it turns out. Another event that could make me show you again is that we start a war against Marrakesh. We'll have to see how it turns out. I think we have basically gained what we want from this war, so we'll be making peace with Great Britain. Unfortunately, it will still cost quite a lot to take anything, so I'll go the easy route: money. We have sacrificed a lot of money in this war, so getting some of it back wouldn't really hurt now with it. And also we will be getting what we wanted here, those three, and also we'll take Cremona, so we will be fighting a little bit longer. I really can't make things work today. I'll be releasing Lombardy, what's their name, Milan as a vassal from them, and we'll most likely be using them for benefit. We'll most likely also end up in a war with Switzerland then, and apparently the conversion of my provinces is going much faster than it used to, because I'm losing provinces very fast as things are going. So we might have to take the religious unity thingy, the one that boosts my will reap the administrative benefits, get an extra point of stability, but to boost my religious unity through that, the decision might be actually something that I will have to do. But for now, we will be going with this deal. It doesn't really hurt me that much in aggressive expansion, as you see. Austria still hates me a little bit, so this could potentially set things off, but I think we should be just fine even so. Let's have a quick look. Minus 14, yeah, and that will simply get worse as time passes. So we will be sending a new guy to improve relation, and we will also, I think, release Milan at once, simply because of the fact that we don't want to cause any trouble. And also with Milan now, we can, if we get into war with Switzerland, when we get into war with Tuscany, we can force them to give Milan these two cores of theirs. I don't know if Medina is core, probably not. Neither is Mantua, but I think they can't take Mantua simply because of the fact they are the same culture. So if that's the case, then they can take a lot of provinces for virtually free, which would be beneficial to me. We are basically, I think, at a stage where we can declare war on Morocco again. We'll wait till the 10th of November, and then we will declare another war straight from the get-go here. But once again, we are in a position where we are basically home free. I should potentially also focus a little bit more on these guys, help them up with their sieges, so they don't end in trouble there. It seems that Norway is after Great Britain again, and Norway is actually causing some troubles here. That's something I actually haven't noticed before, that golden border up here. Europa Universalis 4. Wow. That's actually quite neat. But yeah, Norway has been a thorn in my side. They have been annoying because I can't actually find a way to get rid of them. So we'll probably have to deal with them a little bit further down the line. But for now, we'll be going off to Morocco. We're waiting for the 10th of November, which is just 10 days away, and then we will be. Well, I made it go a little bit too far, but still, it should be all right. Morocco, you are unfortunately my target here. So let's see, Mali, Brandenburg, the only one that will be joining in is one province minor Tunisia here. I think I can actually vassalize them too if I feel like it. But then I will have a lot of diplomatic relations overdue. I should potentially check them now to see what I can get rid of. Royal marriage, Wales could potentially no. I want to keep Wales, but that's basically the only thing that I ain't using. So I need to get Lorraine to annex status. Once Britain and Scotland are in, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. So we'll see. We'll probably wait a little bit with Tunisia, try to get Lorraine annexed, and probably also the Pope, Milan, and so forth. So we'll see how this turns out. The Pope has more or less, I think, played his role here. What it could do, of course, is siege one of these for me. But for now, I'm pretty sure that there aren't too much I would gain from him. So we'll be declaring war, as I said, on Morocco. Show superiority. I'm pretty sure that we have enough manpower, enough everything to simply go for a flat-out siege, take everything, and then we'll get back the enemy of our enemy. I have no idea what that actually mission was. It was the Pope's claim or rivals province. It's Hungary, isn't it? So yeah. Would I like to make Norman love me? No. We'll do this then. We'll cancel it simply to. I usually use more than 5 years to finish those missions, anyways. And thanks to this, I actually have the Conquest Casus Belli on Switzerland. So we'll be waiting for that guy to come home. Then we'll simply declare war on Switzerland right away to get Lombardy here. And is there anything else I can steal from it? Nope. But Lombardia is more than enough. It's actually worth a fair amount. So sorry, Swissies, and I can actually use Revolutionary War on you guys too. So that's kind of great. Cologne, Salzburg, I believe I have peace with. No, I don't actually have peace deals with them. So well, who cares? We'll be fighting you guys. You somehow made it to my list. Can't really blame you, but still, you made it. I should potentially also send down some extra men, because these Ruthenian patriots and the other kind can get kind of troublesome over time. We'll also go for the next level of administrative attack, which gives me college and mint buildings basically. And the next level we'll get a new idea group. So I'll be thinking about, or I have to decide if I will be going for Ulma's left the military colonization against us. Unless you have enough power to actually pose a threat or a challenge, I don't really see why anyone would actually want to be in a colonization against someone who is twice their size. So yeah, we'll be causing some trouble here. Oberlausitz was turned into Catholic again. We'll simply have to keep on doing this for quite a time. I don't know why I'm turning the Sunny province. Now that I think about it, it'll simply cause problems because I will be handing it back. So sorry, we will be cancelling that missionary, and what we will be doing instead, I'm actually tempted to keep this one, simply because of the fact that I need to declare Holy War in Algiers sooner or later. I don't know if I can actually do that right now. I can actually use Revolutionary War and Holy War. I don't know if that's because of that one or not, but we'll gamble and hope that it isn't. But still, if not, I can simply claim Tunisia, take it, drag them into war somewhere else. I can always go after the Ottomans. So for now, we'll be sieging these provinces. We'll be making some deals here. We'll also be allowing our vassals to siege everything, because we don't really have to. And once we are done, we should have a pretty what? I can't actually walk there. Wow, that's kind of interesting, but still. I'll be trying to finish these wars, and that will probably be the end of this episode. We have gotten now some better views of the Caribbean, and as I kind of expected, the Portuguese have actually been settling some islands over here. which also is a positive thing because it will help me out. And also another positive thing, as far as I can see, there haven't actually been anyone who has been settling any of these provinces, which also means apparently you can't actually colonize Greenland. Well, that's good, but it's possible that there is a Norwegian province or two here, so we should potentially go after Iceland, take it pretty soon. As I said, having them in a union would be the best move, and apparently I can also go after Ukraine right now. But I have to roll my fact that I have too many diplomatic relations, and that's also a point to why I want to take the expansion ideas. Thanks to this one, you get 2 more diplomatic relations, which could be very important in this event, and also diplomatic reputation will allow me to annex rebels faster, and I'll also have the casus belli once I get to Asia. So all in all, that all spells are pretty positive for me. So Battle of Bratislava, they actually attacked us. As you can see, we own them thanks to our better units. I'm pretty sure the rebel units are actually the best units the country can use, plus minus 1 or 2. So if they came from Crimea, they shouldn't actually be a problem at all, which they didn't turn out to be. Morocco, I am here to demand that you become a vassal of mine. 15. What if I go for full annexation? 15. So it's actually better to annex them than release them, it seems. So yeah, we'll be going for that then. Yeah, I'll be going for that. Full. I suddenly remembered something. That's probably quite a bad move on my part. Since I'm still at war with the Swiss, that's a pretty bad move. The overextension will most likely cause me some ruptures at the very least. At the best, I won't get into too many trouble, but still, it's not a positive thing at all. So we'll probably release Morocco pretty soon. As you can see, we're over 100%. So we need to end this war with the Swissies pretty soon. Also, we get these bad events which cost me power, stability hits. Everything happened at once now. So sieging these provinces now takes precedence. And let's see, can we now get the deal that I want? Lombardia to Milan. We'll lose our claims to them. Don't care. I'll annex them later. And I also want to give up St. Gallen and Wallstade, the cause. And well, that's it. I think I can live with this. There we go. That problem has been solved. Milan is growing. Milan is getting back on its feet. We'll also be starting the process of annexing the Pope, I think. First of all, though, I will be releasing Morocco. There we are. I was worried there for a second that I couldn't actually release them, and that scared the shit out of me. But still, it seems that I lost my my casus belli on these guys. Yeah, we lost the Revolutionary War. We lost everything. The only thing I can do is go for the diplomatic insult. But still, that doesn't really give it any worth. So we'll be going after the Pope then. Improve relations with him. Let's see here. And when can I start the annexation of this guy? In a little bit over 2 months. So Brittany, Lorraine. Lorraine actually lost a lot of neighboring heretic religion. So that's basically what's doing the big negatives there. So yeah, this will probably be the end of this episode though. As you can see, we are making some gains. We are making growth. As you can see, everything here except for Wales that is marked in color is directly or indirectly governed by us. So we do have quite a lot of land when you think over it. And next story will probably be Aragon or probably Tuscany again. But yeah, it all depends on how things actually play out. For now, I will have to do a little bit of thinking, do a little bit of carefuling, I guess I could call it. But as you can see, there aren't really anyone we can claim the throne, so we can always go after Ukraine. They're a little bit too small though. If I can get something up against Hungary, that would be great. I think I should check my rivals. Great Britain, Hungary. I think I'll actually take Aragon as a rival. I don't know why I haven't actually done that before. But there we go. Portugal, how are you doing? Rivals, Britain and Sweden. Brittany will soon disappear, so that doesn't really matter. And we hopefully can take Lorraine and the Pope on the train before these two are done. So that's the plan for next episode. Try to get the Pope and Lorraine both into directly into my my empire. And other than that, I don't really think we'll be doing too much. We'll probably try and keep relations high with these three. And other than that, probably cause some trouble for Great Britain. Probably try and get something against the Norwegians. I don't really know. But the Christians aren't really, now that I think about it, a really big problem here. The really big problem are Algiers, Tripoli, and to some extent the Ottomans. So what we'll probably be doing next time is start buildings of a navy to block off the Bosporus. So we'll be thinking about that next time. We have gone a little bit, or way over time this time. Sorry about that. But thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And next time, or probably the time after that, we might end up in a war with the Ottomans. So it'll be interesting, and hopefully you'll enjoy it then. See ya!